morning. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. Jasper police made an arrest yesterday that involved the endangerment of a child. On Thursday afternoon, the Jasper Police Department received a report of a reckless driving that involved a 2003 Mitsubishi crossing the center line and fog line. Officers set out to investigate the issue, which resulted in a traffic stop of the vehicle in question along 14th and Newton Street. Upon pulling over the Mitsubishi, they found that 29-year-old Michelle Nugget of Huntingburg was behind the wheel. Police say that she did conduct an initial field sobriety test, which she tested at .22 on the portable breathalyzer. Police identified a young child traveling with her as her 7-year-old son. During a search of the vehicle, police found 2 different Legend drugs, along with numerous pieces of drug paraphernalia. She was later transported to the Jasper Police Department for a certified breath test, where she then tested at .231 blood alcohol count. She was arrested and will face charges of operating while intoxicated, possession of a Legend drug and paraphernalia, and her OWI will be enhanced to a level 6 felony for endangerment of her 7-year-old son. She was lodged in the DuBois County Security Center. A Jasper man was arrested Wednesday after burglarizing a storage unit that is turned out was being rented by an Indiana State Trooper. Indiana State Police say that Master Trooper Brian LaRoche reported Wednesday that his storage unit in Jasper had been burglarized and that items had been officially taken. Police say that access into the unit was gained by the burglar accessing the storage unit next door and entering through the wall. They say that multiple items were taken, including a weed trimmer and panels for a dog kennel. Indiana State Police Senior Trooper Brock Werney began the investigation by speaking with the lessee of the storage unit next door. Werney was provided with the name of 29-year-old Joseph Frank of Jasper. Police say that Frank was the only additional person with access to the unit, and Werney went to Frank's address in Jasper to speak with him about the case. While standing on the front porch, Werney and LaRoche observed a weed trimmer that he had identified as his. After speaking with Frank, Frank was placed under arrest and all of his items were located and returned. He was taken to and booked into the DuBois County Security Center on a level 5 felony count of burglary and a class misdemeanor count of theft under $750. A fire involving a truck carrying an explosive mix at a coal mine in Daviess County caught fire late Thursday morning, forcing an evacuation in the vicinity of the mine. The truck fire was reported around 11:30 a.m. yesterday at the Solar Sources mine near the intersection of US 50 and County Road 800. Authorities say that the truck was hauling fuel and fertilizer that the mine mixes to make explosive. Although firefighters were called to the fire, officials at the direction of the Solar Source officials decided to let the fire burn out and create a 1-mile evacuation from the scene. Fire departments from Cannelberg and Montgomery were on standby waiting for the blaze to burn itself out. By 1 o'clock, an investigator with the Indiana State Fire Marshal's office checked the vehicle and gave them all clear for people to return to their homes around 2:30 p.m. Officials kept the perimeter up for about 3 hours, and they estimate that about 15 homes, mostly along US 50 and over near County Road 900 East, were evacuated. Authorities say that the fire remains under investigation. The Library Board worked to fine-tune the City Works contract and inaugural agreement that they will be entering into with the city. The agreement is a shared cost for the new facility that the library and city will be funding in a partnership. Christine Golden is excited for the project to get off the ground, but emphasized how great it is to get things done correctly rather than quickly.
By the library and the city going together on the interlocal agreement, it provides the safeguards the library board feels necessary to make sure that we are all equal players in this process. I think that's always been everyone's goal, the city works, the library. This has always been an equal partnership in our minds that, you know, the contract is the contract. We have to get these signed, and it takes a lot of time to make sure that everybody has their opinions heard. And that's why, while we wanted to go ahead and get this signed tonight, we're very, hopeful that we want to make sure that all board members had the chance to express their issues, concerns, and they were all very minor, we feel. So be able to work those out quickly and get forward with us signing the interlocal agreement with the city. That happens, the city signs the agreement with City Works, and we get to work on this project for the final design documents.
The board also heard during the meeting about the opportunities available for repurchasing the old boiler room of the Hoosier Death Site. At the library board is asking anyone in the public who would be interested in reincorporating the space with a future of entrepreneurship in mind. Golden would like to get the word out about the possibility that could be for the boiler room before deconstruction officially begins.
We have a wonderful opportunity on our site. People may be familiar with the site, but on there's the boiler. Some people call it the boiler room, some people call it the kiln room. This is envisioned as a freestanding building. But the library nor the city have ever expressed interest in being the ones, interested in rehabbing this. We really feel, though, that there's a wonderful opportunity out there for a private group to come in, whether it be a restaurant, it could be a working space, it could be private business that would be interested in rehabbing this facility. The time is now. If you're interested in that, get a contact with me at the library and let us know that you're interested in this facility.
After the interlocal agreement is completed, the Jasper Library and also the Community Arts Commission project will see its next step with designs going into the bid. The Perry County 4-H Fair has officially started this weekend, and it has a lot of people busy with this Friday marking the opening of the Perry County 4-H Fair. It's been easy to see all of the hard work and effort that all the 4-Hers put into their projects. Other than normal 4-H events, the Perry County 4-H Fair is hosting a truck and tractor pull, mud volleyball, and a talent contest. Not only does 4-H have amazing fairs, it gives 4-H members a chance to showcase their hard work and effort in projects that they are passionate about. Kaylin Peters is a 4-Her and is showcasing her dairy cattle, basic crafts, and home environment, and says that 4-H helps enhance her skills that will help her in her future.
4-H gives opportunities to express life skills and enhance those skills to prepare us for the future, as well as challenge us through projects and livestock and what interests the 4-H member.
She says her favorite part about the fair is showcasing all of the projects that her and all of her other 4-Hers have put on display, and also being able to see all the effort that was put into the projects and having everyone see them. President of the 4-H Fairgrounds Committee, Jennifer Kunkler, says that she is excited about being able to not only hold no admission charge due to many sponsors. So there is no admission charge to get into the fair, and she hopes that when people are able to come, they can just get in, and it will inspire people to have them or their children officially join 4-H.
Something we are excited about is we do not offer or do not ask for an admission price into our fair. We use some of our sponsorship money that we get to pay for the admission gate those days. Our big sponsors right now are PSC, CNS Incorporated, and Dixon & Dixon Auction and Realty. They cover that. And with our 4-H families being most of our visitors throughout the day, we want them to come up and not feel like they have to have $5 in their pocket every time they come through the gate to pay to get in. We do have offered passes in the past, but this is a way it's just something we don't have to do. We also like that the no admission fee allows people to come up, check out the program, learn a little bit about it, and hopefully say next year, hey, I want my kid in 4-H to be involved with the program.
Kunkler was a 10-year 4-H member and has been helping out with the program since she left the program. The Perry County 4-H Fair lasts all the way until Monday, and patrons can come out and see the wonderful projects that the 4-H has put on this year. And make sure you keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather summary.